Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you 8 tips and tricks of new Outlook calendar. And at the end, you will get 3 bonus tips as well. So tip number 1, rescheduling a meeting. I have created a meeting of a new product launch and I have invited all my distributor along with all my staff members to discuss about this product. But because of some unavoidable circumstances, I cannot attend the meeting. So I need to reschedule the meeting. So instead of creating a new meeting from scratch, I have tried this method. So simply go to the original meeting, and to reschedule this meeting, simply click right mouse button and you need to simply click on this duplicate event. So currently all my information including the invitees will carry over and you only need to change the date of your next meeting. So I select 4th. So after I have adjusted the date and time, just hit send button and the updated meeting will appear on your calendar with all the original attendees included. Now you can also remove the previous meeting which is already on the previous date by simply again click on the right mouse button, and here you can simply cancel it. Again hit send, and you can also add the message over here that you have already rescheduled the meeting to the next date and simply hit send. So this meeting is removed from your calendar and your invitees as well. Tip number 2, if you are trying to find the best time for the meeting, Outlook scheduling poll is a lifesaver. So start by creating a new event. So simply click on this new event and that will take me to a new window where I can very easily create my event. So in this add a title, you need to add the subject. So I type meeting. Now I need to add the invitees. At least you need to add one person minimum. So I simply add my own email address. Now use the poll feature to propose a multiple time slots. So simply click on this schedule poll. Now here in the schedule poll, you need to first, so your invitees can vote on their preferred times, making it easy to choose the time that works for everyone. Simply select the date. So I need to select the date on which I want to schedule the meeting. So I select 20. Now there are different time slots available. So I need 10 p.m., 11 p.m. and 11:30. Click next. Now here I need to create a poll. Now the poll is created. You can also add additional information like you can add the subject, change the subject. You can end the invitees here, add the CC. You can also add your matter here. Simply hit send. And after sending out the poll, you can follow up by checking the results and finalizing the meeting time. So I simply open my own email ID. So here I have received this email. When I double click on it, see scheduled poll. Now I can very easily click on this poll button which will take me to the schedule poll window. Here these 3 time slots which I have selected is given. Simply hit schedule meeting for your specific time and hit send. Tip number 3, managing multiple time zones. For those of you who work with people in different time zones, Outlook makes it simple to manage. So currently I'm on my month view. So I simply click on week view and you will see here the time which is visible here. So to add a different time zone, simply click right mouse button. Here is time zone. Click on edit time zones and you are redirected to the settings here. You can also use setting directly from Outlook from this gear symbol and you can choose calendar here. So here currently only one time zone is added, you can simply click on this add time zone. Now here, for instance, I type New York, select here. You can see you can also remove it later on if you don't need it. Close this box and you will see your different two time zones are visible here. So this way you can see multiple time zones when scheduling meetings, ensuring you are always booking at the convenient time for everyone involved. Tip number 4, and a super quick tip. So if you want to have both your email as well as calendar open at the same time, simply just right click on your email and click on open a new window. Now your email is open in a separate window here. You simply drag from the top and adjust according to your requirement on your screen. And that way you can check out both your calendar and email at the same time. Tip number 5. Another neat feature is using Microsoft Loop components in Outlook. You can simply copy this loop component from one place. So I simply copy it from here and paste it into your Outlook event description. So this link is copied here. Now I'll go to my Outlook. So this is my outlook.com. I simply clicked new event, and in the message body I simply use Control V or use my mouse right button to paste this loop component. This is incredibly useful because it updates automatically across all the platforms and devices, so everyone stays syncs. So for instance, I simply in my email type here in the suggestion all okay, and when I cross check on the loop, you will see this all check is updated here also. So it will reflect immediately for all participants. Tip number 6, setting up automatic replies. If you are going to be away and don't want to be disturbed by meeting invitees, you can set up automatic replies. So simply go to the calendar setting. So I click on this gearbox from the top right corner, click on set calendar from the left navigation section. So click on accounts here and select automatic replies. Now here you have to select the appropriate email address. Now here turn on automatic replies and choose the dates you are unavailable. So I simply select this date. You can even block off your calendar, set a title or an event, you can mention it, or you can also decline new invitations during this period by selecting these options here. You can enter the message in the description, which will send automatically replies inside your organization, and simply hit save. This ensures that your time away is respected and no new meeting get scheduled. Tip number 7. Want to share your calendar with others so they can see your availability. Simply head to your calendar. First select the calendar you need to share. So I have selected this calendar. Click on this three dots. You will get share and permission. Click on it and that share and permission dialog box appears. Here what you have to do is to simply enter the email address of the person you want to share the calendar with. There is another option to share the calendar. Simply click on the view tab and here is calendar settings. Click on it. Now calendar here is selected, and from this navigation section you need to select shared calendar. Select your related email address. This is my related email address. Now share a calendar. First you need to select your calendar. Which calendar do you want to share? So I have only one calendar. In your case maybe you have multiple calendars listed over here. So you need to only select that calendar you want to share. So I select this, click on share. Again the same dialog box appear. So simply type the email address. So I type my own email address. This. Now Inside your organization, people in your organization, there are some options here. Not share, can view when I'm busy, can view title and location, can view all details, and can edit. These are the options you can provide to the person you want to share your calendar with. So I can simply select can edit and simply hit share. Now that way that calendar is shared with the person you have entered the email address. Tip number 8, replying to email with a meeting invite. Recently I received an email from my client and he want to conduct a meeting with my accountant. You can quickly turn this email conversation into a meeting. Just open an email and go to the home ribbon and you will see meetings option under response. Click on it and you are redirected to the meeting dialog box. Here you can add the email address of your accountant and other related person. You can also add the matter here. You can schedule the date, time from here and simply hit send. This will automatically create a meeting invite with the email's participants, making it easy to schedule follow-ups or discussions. Now I have 3 quick bonus tips for you. First is filtering your calendar. Simply go to your calendar here and under home tab you will see an option which is filter. First is meeting. When you click on this expander you will see a lot of options over here. So you can very easily filter out those meeting or events related to these options over here. Second is categories. Categories consist of 2 email address. Every email address consists of color categories. You can filter out the emails with color category as well. Third is show as. That means you will select these options: free, working elsewhere, tentative, busy. Last is recurring, single or series. So this helps you focus on what's important. Bonus tip number 2, adding a sports team or holidays to your calendar. Simply click on this add calendar. So here you will see holidays, birthdays and sports. So I select sports. I will get few options here. Add your favorite team to your calendar. So I need to first select the sport, so I select cricket. Now I need to select the team or the leagues, so I select ICC World 2020. Now I need to select the team, so I select say Australia and simply close this box. Now all the upcoming or matches with Australia are scheduled in your calendar. Lastly, I want to show you dragging emails to an current event. So for that you need to first click on this my day option and your day appears here. You need to click on calendar. Now simply go to the email, select that email you want to set up an event, simply click and drop it here. That will open that event dialog box. You can edit the necessary requirements over here. You can add the email address of your recipient. You can change the date, time, add some additional information here and simply hit send button. And it will automatically populate with the related details. So I hope these Outlook calendar tips help you manage your time more efficiently. If you have any other tips or questions, drop them in the comment below. Don't forget to check out the other videos I have linked or more in-depth tutorials on Outlook. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time with more Outlook tips and tricks.